you put a question mark. We're going to get right into it. We're starting a few minutes late, so there's a lot of content. We'll put a few minutes on the back end, but we have a comic sale right after this. So let's jump right in, Gil. We got to keep the pace moving. I know there's a lot to get to.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot to touch up on today. But whatever we don't get on today, we'll see you guys on the next show. But yeah, we're gonna keep it moving. If you guys have any ideas of what you want to see or anything like that, let us know so we don't just keep on one console. We can just go to another one.
Okay, and we do take requests, you guys, if you're looking for something. And in this format, we will give priority to the people that made the request for a system or whatever, because I want you guys to let us know what you want, because Gil has everything. Yep. All right.
And when it comes to payment, we take Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. So all the payment types.
All right, let's do this.
All right, let's start off from the top. Here we have everybody's favorite, Tapper, for the Atari 2600. This is loose card only, and we have this for $60.
All right, Tapper, let's get it out of the way right now. All right, yeah, that was your nickname in college. I get it. All right, $60. Who wants the Tapper? It doesn't even sound. It sounds worse when you say it out loud. Okay.
Hardly know her. We have Dark Souls for Xbox 360. This is case and game. Game is in really good condition. If you want to spend the rest of the day arguing at your TV, here you go, $5.
Oh my gosh, you guys like the Dark Souls? I love Dark Souls. Love it. What about Elden Ring? Oh my gosh, that took like 3 months out of my life.
I was in that game for 30 minutes and I stopped. I couldn't do it to myself.
What?
PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale for the PS Vita. This is game and chip, as they call them. There you go. You know, I obviously never made any manuals for these things, but game and chip, we have this one for $20.
Yeah, the Elden Ring DLC is coming out soon, Lithograph. I'm all over it. I'm like, shit, I guess I gotta, maybe I want to make a new run, or do I use my old run? I'll probably just use my old run, honestly. I have a few live sales to do.
I'm not sure what that means. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. This is complete in box. It's actually in really good condition. The box just has a little bit of morphing right there on the top, but nothing that affects the gameplay itself. $140.
All right, $140. Yoshi's Island. You want to hear a baby cry?
For the entire damn game, right? We have Corpse Killer, Sega CD32X. This is mint condition. I don't think it actually has been played. A really, really good game. If you like those FMV / shooting games that were synonymous with Sega CD32X, $50, complete.
All right, so let's do a recap. So if Elite Comics 11 World, we're uniting the accounts just for a few minutes. So we're over here on Elite Collectibles 11. I'm in my Tanuki hoodie and all that. We're just kicking off a retro video game only live sale for a couple hours. So we'll keep the accounts connected just for a few minutes, but you're going to need to come over to Elite Collectibles 11 to keep watching this. So that's what's going on, just making sure everyone knows that we're over here. Guild just started. Any Battletoad Double Dragons for SNES?
I do think we have it today. I will look in the super duper pile of games we have here and I will pull it out for you guys.
Okay.
All right. Valkyrie Profile, Covenant of the Plume, Square Enix game. If you like the Valkyrie Profile games, this is an amazing one. And this is factory sealed. This is a sealed copy. Very, really uncommon to find right now, especially sealed. We got that one for $35.
Is the Elite Comics 11 screen completely black to you guys?
It is.
So, yeah. I'm gonna. We'll just keep it on for a few minutes. We're gonna get rid of it very shortly anyway. So you guys are gonna want to come over to Elite Collectibles 11 if you want to watch this retro video game sale. We're just getting started. Okay.
All right, let's keep it going. We have Marvel Superheroes, War of the Gems. She ain't that pretty, but she still plays. She looks in really good condition. This is cartridge only, and this is for Super Nintendo. We have this one for $45. $45.
All right, $45. War of the Gems. There's a Yoshi's Island. There's Any GameCube games tonight? Maybe we should listen to the request skill. It doesn't seem like they're really looking at for what you're putting up right now.
Sure, of course. We have GameCube. Let's empty the board and we'll put some GameCube up for tonight.
Okay.
We're gonna keep going with the last two of them here. We have Mega Man 5. This game is getting up there. This is loose only. Collecting for NES. This is definitely one of those big ones. We have this one for $160.
$160. Yeah, that's a big one.
Definitely a big one, especially right now. NBA Jam, NBA Hang Time for this Nintendo 64. Probably one of my favorite NBA games. A little dirty, a little dusty, a little rusty. $15, but she works perfectly.
All right, last call on Elite Comics 11, you guys. You guys want to continue watching? Come over to Elite Collectibles 11. It's retro video games for a couple hours. I'm going to give Gil the bigger screen back. All right, we're going to stay right where we are on Elite Collectibles 11. All right, we're back.
All right, we have Super Mario Land 2.
It's done. Bigger _cards _comics. Thank you.
All right. Keep moving here. We have, if you see something you like, make a deal. Or worst case I could say is bring it a little bit up. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. This is for the Game Boy DMG, just the original OG Game Boy. We have this one for $25. All right.
Okay.
Kirby's Dream Land 2. Can you guys up? Perfect. There it is. This is for the original Game Boy as well, otherwise known as the Game Boy DMG. We have this one for $40.
$40. What is that? Dreamland 2?
That's Dreamland 2, yeah.
Okay.
We have Zelda, Link to the Past, probably one of my favorite Zeldas that was ported over to handheld. This is in really good condition, plays well. We have this one for $25.
All right, $25. So they're not looking for what you have on the screen so far, so definitely give us the request. We heard GameCube. What else are you guys looking for? Any systems you're looking for? Let Gil know what you want, and you will have it.
Bringing some stuff down. You see anything, make an offer. So
there's Mega Man NES. There's Zelda for the Game Boy, original Game Boy. There's that Mario Island with the CIB. Dreamcast console. Okay, Tony, I'm sure we can help you there.
Yep. We have Dreamcast, and we just got a lot of Dreamcast games in. So hopefully you guys love what we bring you to guys today. We actually have quite a few things in.
Okay.
WWE Day of Reckoning.
You got an offer from Costa, one of the best. Good to see you, Costa. Zelda and Mega Man, $175 offer from Costa.
Yeah, we'll take it.
$175. Costa _mainline, $175. Thank you, Costa. All right, let's go to Game Boy. $30 offer on Kirby from Dre. Thank you, Dre.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Dre _collectibles $30. Thank you. You got Rival Schools for Dreamcast?
I have Rival Schools for PS1.
All right, you want it for Dreamcast? We give it to you on PS1.
Day of Reckoning, WWE Day of Reckoning for the GameCube. This is disc and this is complete in box, and we have this for $25.
All right, $25.
Whoever says Happy New Year to Ali will get this game for free. First person to write Happy New Year, Ali.
Happy New Year, and then if you're playing that game, your New Year's not going to be happy for a while. If you're like Gil just quit the game. He just didn't even. How long did you play Elden Ring for?
30 minutes. Bought it for $60 brand new.
All right, Happy New Year. I see it. It's Tony 2 mil. Tony the number 2 mil takes it down. You get the Dark Souls. All right, your reward is darkness.
Yeah. I couldn't help it, Ali. I know
Darkness
that you were a stickler.
Coming your way, Tony.
That's an inside joke with Ali and a lot of people on the Elite Comics page. True Crime, Streets of LA. I believe this is complete in box as well. Yes, it is. It even has a little thing right there. It shows you the Snoop Dogg is in the game. This game is in really, really good condition, and we have it for no drum roll. $22.
22 bucks. True Crime. Okay.
All right. Let's go to some Star Wars. Star Wars Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3. They did a pretty good job making a lot of these Star Wars games on the GameCube. This is box and game only, no manual. 15 bucks.
Yeah, who was making it? Was it Level 5? Were they the ones making that? Or who was that?
Star Wars?
What company was making?
That was LucasArts.
Yeah, but who was the developer? LucasArts Director. I thought they farmed it out. Okay, anyways, stop the nerdiness. Rival Schools, the PS1, they are interested in that when you find it. I think it was Factor 7 or Factor 5, but anyways, go ahead.
I'm going to look into that. And you call me a nerd, man. Rival Schools for the PlayStation 1. It's in really, really good condition. The disc is in great condition. It doesn't have the manual, but everything looks wonderful. We brought it down because there's no manual. 110.
110 bucks, Rival Schools. It's no manual, right?
No manual.
All right.
I know you love when I say that, no manual. It's like you just figured out what that meant the other day.
Yeah, it took me long enough.
X-Men Legends for the GameCube. This is in really, really good condition. We have this with no manual, and the price depicts that. We have this for $26. That is a 6.
$26. Okay.
We're going to shake things.
They're asking about Command and Conquer. Do you play any Command and Conquer back in the day?
Yeah, Red Alert. I was a big fan of that.
Nice. All right. Good to hear you didn't quit it in 5 minutes. I mean, couldn't you just get good?
With a baby in my arms.
All right. Don't use your baby as a reason for your.
I will always use my baby as a reason for quitting games.
You're gonna teach your baby to quit like that?
All the time, especially if it's Elder Scroll games, and yeah,
all right.
Elden Ring. Zelda, The Wind Waker. This is player's choice. This is game and box. There's no menu here. 60 bucks.
Nobody plays Command and Conquer on the PlayStation, Flapjack. No.
Flapjack, I did. I did.
Okay, all right. Gil played it on the PlayStation. All right. Any more Game Boy Advance games? Jay wants more Game Boy Advance games. We'll get them. We'll get to them.
All the Game Boy Advance games we have are all Pokemon games. I'm not sure if that's first world problems or not.
Okay. Any fighting games, CIB fighting games? I'm sure we'll see plenty of those today.
Oh, yeah. I think that maybe the majority of the stuff that we brought to you today is a lot of CIB fighting games. Metal Storm. This is from Irene. This is the NES game, and it was brought to us by Retrobit. So hard game to find up there if you're buying it loose, but this is sealed, and this is the refresh from Retrobit. We have this one for 110.
Scotty, yes, I see your comments. What do you need, Scotty? Help them out. If you see somebody that seems to be getting ignored, they're not being ignored, just filtered. So help them out. Let me know what they're saying so I can help them.
I see all the Happy New Year stuff on my page. 2-game bonus discs, Zelda Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Time Master Quest. This is what they gave you when you bought Wind Waker back in the day. So really, really good bonus. Everybody just trashed it because, you know, that's how they were. This comes with the manual and the game. It's in really good condition. We have this one for 75.
You're not wrong, Eric. Good to see you. I do ignore you quite a bit. I'm kidding. I see you.
GoldenEye Rogue Agent for the GameCube. This one is complete in box as well with both discs, disc 1 and 2. The discs are minty, and we have this one, $10.
$10. That's not. What was that? Like it's not the GoldenEye. It's a different. It's a remake or what?
Yeah, you know what? They did a really good job of making some GoldenEye games for the GameCube. I liked Nightfire, Rogue Agent. Pretty much all of them were pretty good.
Okay. Do you have any Game Boys with games on them for sale today?
Game Boys with games on them. I have 2 of them. Okay. I'll present them right now so you guys get an idea of what we have. Okay. All right. First one.
All right, you got an offer.
Go ahead.
Wind Waker, Star Wars, and X-Men together. Wind Waker, Star Wars, and X-Men together. $85 offer.
Wind Waker, Star Wars, and the X-Men together, that's 80, 90, that's $100. And how much is the offer?
85.
Give me $92 and it's yours.
Okay. Nice fair offer. He wants you to come up to $92, Scotty. Appreciate the offer.
And it's yours. Star Fox Adventures, this is complete in box. This is one of those adventure games.
$92. Scotty _now_knows. Scotty _now_knows.
Is that a play on Euro Trip? I love that title.
So I think it's Scotty now knows that you need to give him a hookup on the next claim.
I got you, Scotty. Scotty now knows. Scotty now knows. Okay. All right. We have. You guys wanted to see a.
You want $28 for Star Fox Adventures?
That's actually a really minty copy. I'll take $32 for it. I'll knock off $8.
Tony 2 mil, $32. Take
32. Right here we have a Nintendo 3DS. This is
claim the GoldenEye. Who claimed the GoldenEye? $32 is claimed. Tony 2 mil. Tony the number 2 MIL. Word
Love
on
you,
the
Tony.
street is that somebody. Oh, I claimed it. Scotty claimed GoldenEye. Scotty now knows. Takes the GoldenEye.
Scotty now knows.
Thank you, Scotty.
All right. We have the Nintendo 3DS here, and it is jam-packed with all the games you need. Pretty much every 3DS and DS Zelda game, Pokemon game, Metroid game, some of the older titles as well. It's in really good condition, plays very, very well. We have this one for $235.
$235. You got some gaming goodness on there for you, so you're all set. You get that, you're in good shape there. Yeah, okay.
We also
we talked about that one. Like that's minty, right?
Super mint condition. Let's open it up. Even has all the AR cards, the manual, everything here.
All right, it was adult owned.
Adult owned in a smoke-free environment.
All right, Skills personal. He turned it on for 5 minutes and then quit, closed it, and put it in the box.
You know me way too well, man. So we have this one right here. It's running out of juice. And we have this right here, a Nintendo 3DS XL, XLi, I believe. And this one does have a plethora of Zelda game, Pokemon, and Metroid games, as well as most of the games on Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis. And we have this big puppy right here, $100.
$100. All right, that's gonna be it with the preloaded stuff. Let's get back to these relics of the past. So if you're interested, somebody asked for those, and then we got crickets. So we're moving back to the classics.
Yep. Make a deal, make a deal. Okay, let's move this out of the way. We do have consoles coming up later, so if you're interested in consoles, we will have consoles for you. But right now, let's just keep it moving.
Yeah, somebody had asked for the Dreamcast. We still haven't brought that one up. It's coming.
The Dreamcast games or console?
Yeah, the DS comes with a charger. Yeah, it comes with everything.
Yes. Comes with a charger. We opened it up, made it look pretty on the inside. We extended the longevity and durability of it. It does come with a charger. And again, there's over like 5,000 games loaded in there.
All right, we got a nerdy question for you. Does the DSi have a Game Boy Advance option to trade Pokemon from Game Boy to DS?
I believe if you're using the Wi-Fi, the connection service, yes, it does. They all did that. But remember, it's always from the last generation to the new generation, and then this generation to the next generation. You can't jump over a generation.
All right, that was not clear to me, but Hopefully you got what you want. I got a claim. $100. The DS, is that right? Is the DS 100?
Yes.
It's claimed.
All
Rock
right.
21533. ROC 21533. Thank you, Rock.
Rock, I'm not sure if we're best friends on Instagram, but if we're not, please hit that drop down button up there near where it says live. Add me so that way I can actually go ahead and start this beautiful friendship of ours.
Wow. I think he wants you to slip into his DMs.
Pretty much. I could have said it just like that, right? Here we have, and we've been asked this like quite a few times, and we're able to find you guys one. Everything inside has been replaced. Everything looks good. All the drivers work. Capacitors have been fixed. We have a Dreamcast from 2002, 2003, I believe. It comes with one remote and all the hookups. And the best part, it comes with one game. And what game is that? That's Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
To this day, that is the definitive way to play Marvel vs. Capcom. It's better than even the versions that came out on, that you could download on Xbox Live or whatever. That's the game you want. That's why you keep your Dreamcast around right there.
Yeah, if you want to take them for the ride, diddle-loot, diddle-loot. If you want to take them for a ride, diddle-loot, diddle-loot. Anyways.
Pause.
We have this with Marvel vs. Capcom for $250.
$250. Ride it quick. That's the one to have. $250.
Marvel vs. Capcom alone.
It's not CIB. No, you just get the disc. Yeah,
if it was CIB, it wouldn't be $250. Not at all. Oh man, I must be losing my mind if it was. We have Sonic the Hedgehog for Xbox 360. This is complete. Sonic is $15.
All right, $15.
Bonk's Adventure for the TG16. This is complete. It just doesn't have the outer shell. This one is $60.
All right, $60. CIB, Bonk's Adventures, TurboGrafx 16. Did you guys have TurboGrafx 16? I just had I got to watch the 40-year-olds play it when I was growing up at our friends and families' homes, because no way I could afford that.
Yep. If anybody wants the Dreamcast, just the Dreamcast alone, it's $145 if you do not want Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, say that again. How much just for the Dreamcast without the game?
$145, the Dreamcast, one controller, and the hookups, no game.
$145 if you just want the Dreamcast.
All right. If you're going to buy the Dreamcast, you probably want Choo Choo Rocket for the Sega Dreamcast. I really like this game. Wonderful game when it comes to puzzles, and if you like puzzle games like this, looks really, really cool. Just running around and just getting away from the cat. $35.
Yeah, Marvel versus Capcom 2, Tony. You want to cruise on eBay, see how much that goes for. So yeah, if you just want the system, $145, yep. Right?
All right, let's keep it moving. Since we have a Dreamcast up here, let's sell some Dreamcasts. Time Stalkers for the Sega Dreamcast. Really good game if you're interested in like a RPG/adventure, different monsters and characters you can play with. You got this one for $35.
$35. Did you play that game, Gil, or you just?
I actually no. I really did enjoy that game. I really did. Yeah.
Did you beat it?
I did. Beat. Man, come on. You say one thing about Elden Ring, everything.
Okay.
Soul Calibur for the Sega Dreamcast. This is Soul Calibur 1. I did beat this game, Ali, a few times. Really good condition. This is complete in box, complete in case, $40.
All right. Grail Keeper's Keys wants to take you for a ride. He wants your Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for $90.
I need 100 on that at least.
$100, Pat. You can take him for a ride. If you guys don't know, I love that game, but I'm not a fan of its annoying intro song. Take you for a ride. I think that's what it's called because that's what they just keep saying.
Man, that was a rough song. Project Justice for the Dreamcast. This is one of those Grail games. You know, Capcom on Dreamcast is really, really up there. And as I found out the other day, thank you, Ali, is the sequel to Rival Schools. Really, really good game. Really good mechanics. We have this one for $240.
$240. All right.
Complete.
We didn't have Rival Schools for Dreamcast, but you got the. Or actually, they wanted it for what system? Dreamcast.
Rival School for Dreamcast.
Yeah. So there's the sequel.
All right, bringing it down. Let me know.
All right. And remember, you have the $90 offer on just the disc from Patrick. I didn't hear it. He didn't come back at 100. So we're moving on. Any other interest in anything on the table? Let us know.
I have two here which are gonna kind of make you laugh. I have, especially Ali, Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask for N64. This is, as Ali loves, the lenticular label. This is in really, really good condition. The thing about this cart is once it falls, it's going to shatter into pieces. I don't know what they made this out of, but it always looks a little off, the mode itself. But this is in absolutely mint condition.
Wait, once it falls, it's going to shatter into pieces?
Yeah, when the way they made this specific case, they made it very, very sensitive.
Okay.
So it's prone to breaking very easily. So when you find these Zelda Majora Mask games, especially the gold ones, they always have chips and stuff like that in them.
Have you ever tried not dropping it?
Well, that's why this looks absolutely pristine. We have this one for $70.
All right, $70. Don't throw it across the room. I guess that rules out Patrick.
Nice. And then we have her ugly best friend, kind of like me. We have the lenticular that has been dropped. So there's a little tape at the top.
Look, I knew you had some personal experience with this story. This is the one you dropped.
It works absolutely perfectly on the start. She just doesn't look that pretty.
It's just it's just a flash wound.
We have that one at 40.
I don't even know that's safe to sell, honestly.
No, there's duct tape on it. That's it. No, it works perfect. All right. All right, let's do this. And I know Patrick's going to hit this one up soon. I will take $5 off any game up here. $5 right now. $5.
All right. $5. So does that include Marvel vs. Capcom?
Yes,
too?
It includes Marvel vs. Capcom.
All right, Pat. So if you want it for 90 still, I'll spot you 5, all right? So just let me know if you still want Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for 90. We'll get it done.
$5 off everything up here.
Do you have Chrono Trigger or Donkey Kong Country 2 for SNES?
I do have Donkey Kong Country 2. We have that one for $25.
$25 if you want to preemptively claim it. Bigger cards.
Yeah, before I have to go through all of this awesomeness that I brought you today. We also have Donkey Kong Country 1 for $20. All right, taking everything down.
Okay. Clearing the board. The highlights were the Zelda Collector's Edition pack thing and Time Stalkers for Dreamcast, and there was a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for Dreamcast, or Time Stalkers, sorry, and Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yep. Paperboy, complete in box. This is for the NES. I know you guys asked for a few NES games complete. This does come with the protective outer layer. We have this one for $55. It's Paperboy 2.
Do you have Berserk for Dreamcast?
Sword of the Berserk. No, I do not.
$20 for Donkey Kong Country 2?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Bigger _ cards _ comics. Thank you.
Alrighty.
He has some Pokemon CIB, I think, right? Game Boy Advance?
Yep, Game Boy Advance. We have Leaf Green. The box is in, I would say, 6.57 if we're looking at comics. Inside the game, the battery's been, we took out the battery, we changed it. It does come with the wireless adapter itself. This is complete in box. We have this one for $2.95.
I see it seems to be a lot of Pokemon fans in here. I'll go ahead and drop something for you guys. No one knows this. On Monday, I'm going to have, on Elite Collectibles 11, we're going to have a live sale with base set Pokemon, the original Pokemon sealed box, sealed packs. We're going to do auction format. It's going to be quite the event. So Pokemon fans, this Monday, make plans to check that out. We'll put the previews up soon. It's going to be a fun night. Hardcore Pokemon night, that's for sure. All right. Pokemon Emerald, do you have CIB or loose?
All right, this is gonna be a treat for you guys because I usually don't go into my personal collection, but I love you. Here we got Pokemon Crystal, complete in box. This box is in absolutely mint condition. If you find another box as mint as this from 30 years ago, let me know, and I'll just say nice. This is complete in box. The battery has been changed out. $600.
All right, $600. He's changed the battery for you guys, so it's ready for you.
$600 if you want that one. And another one, I'll just put right here next to it. We have Pokemon Emerald, complete in box. This box is in just as good condition. I would say it's about maybe like a 9293, 94, 9294. Really, really good condition. This is complete in box. The battery has been changed out of this one as well. This one is $600 as well.
All right, $600. Is there a Pokemon that's a cricket? Because that's what we're hearing right now.
Cricketune. Cricketot.
They say, I want Pokemon, CIB, I want Pokemon. They got quiet.
Maximum Carnage for the Sega Genesis. One thing I love about the Sega Genesis and the Nintendo was they did these awesome red cartridges. This is complete in box. The game is lightly used, adult owned. We have this one for $60.
$60, I like it. Oh, wait. Okay, I don't like it as much, Tony. Your original offer was better than your clarification. Okay. All right, he says, you're not gonna like this. It's low, but here's my offer on Emerald. It's Tony 2 mil, $400.
Man, and Tony, you know I love you, man. I love you, Mr. A, but I can't go that low, man, at all.
Says he's willing to move a bit. So let's see if your counteroffer will make it move, as it were.
On Emerald?
Yes.
Man, I could come down, and this is just for the live event. I could come down $50, $550, and that's my lowest. I could go on that one.
All right, $550, Tony 2 mil. You let us know if it made it move.
Sunset Riders for the Sega Genesis. I know that Ali really always gets on me because I don't love the Sega Genesis as much as some of the other consoles.
In your hand, you have an amazing game.
Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite games. I spent way too many quarters on this, and very hard to find with the manual in this condition. I mean, that looks like it was never played. Someone bought this game, put it somewhere, opened it, never played it. Great condition. We have this one for $150.
All right, $150 comes from Gil's Pedigree collection.
Yeah, we have some heavy hitters tonight, man. I'm not gonna lie, we have some heavy hitters tonight.
He couldn't beat the first boss, so he quit, and it's like almost unplayed. $150, CIB.
I didn't tell you that story in confidence, did I? Pokemon Ruby boxes. I'll say like maybe like a 4.6, a 5, 4.8. It's a really good condition. The game itself in immaculate condition. We exchange the battery out, make sure everything looked good in it. This is complete in box. We have this one for $255.
$255, okay.
All right. We have Knockout Kings 2000 for the N64. This is loose cart only. We have this one for $5.
All right, just $5. Knockout Kings, EA Sports.
Yep. Let's keep it going.
Saw Muhammad Ali on the cover. That's cool.
Yep. I really did enjoy that game. Deja Vu from Kemco for the Nintendo. This is all authentic original box. This is one of those games that was brought over to play Shadowgate or Uninvited, those point and click games. Probably one of my favorites. We have this one for $50.
All right, $50 CIB. So CIB NES, you have Paperboy, Deja Vu, you have a CIB Sunset Riders for Sega Genesis.
CIB Maximum Carnage.
Hit them with their request. Yeah, there's a Maximum Carnage there for Genesis in the back right. How much is that one, CIB?
That one's $60.
$60. Okay. And if you guys have requests, you're looking for certain systems or games, please let him know. He has a lot.
Raving Rabbids for the Nintendo Switch. This is a party game, like Mario Party. This is definitely one of those games you like to have. 4 players. This is sealed. We have Raving Rabbids for $15. Only 15.
All right, Switch games on the board.
Moving some things down. Let's move over to
Carnage for SNES or Spidey for N64.
Spidey for N64.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
No, I don't think I have it.
Okay, what about the Maximum Carnage for SNES?
Mm-mm.
What about
I don't.
Maximum Carnage and Deja Vu together for 80?
Oh man, I will do. That's 110. Give me $100 for it.
Okay, $100, Flapjack. Thank you for the offer. Do you have Metroid Pinball?
For the Game Boy Advance,
Mm-hmm.
I do not.
Do you have Spider-Man and X-Men for SNES?
Spider-Man and X-Men for SNES. I have Spider-Man, X-Men, Arcade's Carnage or Arcade's Revenge.
That's close enough.
She ain't pretty, but she plays very, very well. This is probably one of the only LJN games I really, really enjoyed. We have this one for $13.
All right. It's seen better days, but it works.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna start
What
taking
about
some stuff down.
525 on the Emerald CIB from Tony 2 Mil?
Man, Tony, you're killing me here. You know what? Give me 535 and it's yours. And that's a really good offer. If you're going on Mercari, you're going on the Bay, believe me, especially in that condition, it is absolutely amazing.
Okay, I think he'll do it, but he, just so you know, in his message, he's saying he would have to pay you on the 8th. I mean, I can vouch for him if you can wait that long. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Tony's been around for a while. So
8th is okay, Tony, if you come up $10. All right, we got a claim at $13 is claimed. Mad Comics _ Mad Comics _ thank you. All right, 535 done. 535 bucks. Tony 2 Mil, he will DM you. He's gonna make the payment as described. Thank you, Tony. No problem. You're good for it. We know that.
All right.
And then they want to know, do you have any original Game Boy consoles or SNES consoles?
I have one original Game Boy console. That is the one we showed you before. And I'll show you again. A lot of people did like it for the last one. We sold it, and then we actually got another one in for you guys. This is the Game Boy OG, and this is the one that glows in the dark.
Ooh, pretty.
Yep. We cleaned everything out. She looks just like she we bought it the day before, and she still works. All right. And we have this one for 110.
Okay, 110, glows in the dark.
Yep. I wish they had that when I was a kid. Also, we have the tins in the back. Those are tin posters, if you did like one. We have the tins on sale now for $13 for any tin. So if you want it, it's pretty much just a metal poster. Put it in your fridge, put it up, whatever. But we have the metal posters in the back as well.
It's kind of funny, though. Like, I mean, you can't even see the screen in the daytime. So what's it glowing in the dark for? I mean, you're legit going blind if you're playing that through the glow in the dark kind of lighting. All right, how much are the posters? Those tins in the background, are they still $15 each?
No, we brought it down. $13 for any one of them.
$13. Those are tin kind of signs, like small sign kind of things, display signs. $13. Write 13 and let us know which one you want, because there are several options. You just want some cool art.
And we have one other option we just couldn't put up because we didn't want to interfere. We have the Mortal Kombat, the OG Mortal Kombat as well.
I don't know if you do do you do repairs?
We do, depending on the model. We usually do a lot of retro stuff. The newer stuff, not so much, because drivers, discs, everything just costs way too much.
So you do what? You do what?
Retro models. So you have like a Atari Jaguar.
Yeah,
Nintendo,
that's what they're talking
Nintendo.
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, $20 for 2 of your signs is an offer.
Yeah, sure. Which one?
All right. It's $20 for two now. So let's, Tony, 2 mil. Which two do you want? And then if anyone else wants two, I guess they're 2 for 20 now. If you act quick. Metal Gear and Castlevania for Tony 2 mil.
All right. I have one more Castlevania left.
Give Streets of Rage 2.
I have Streets of Rage.
Yeah.
Had
No
the
two.
best music.
It's a good game.
Yep. Do, do, do,
Okay.
do, 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 do. All right. Here we go. She ain't pretty, but she works.
What the hell is this?
This is a GoldenEye 007. If you can see right there, you can see a tie.
Okay. Okay. What did you do to that?
Yeah, this is how it came in someone's box, but it's a $30 game. We have it for $15 just because you can't see sweet ass Pierce Brosnan.
All right. That game had a hard life.
It's seen some shit. OG GoldenEye. Do. All right, I'm going to clear the board in a second, and we're going to start with some SNES and some NES and 64.
Okay.
If you want anything, let me know.
All right, and we're taking
Still do have.
requests, you guys. Just ask him. You'll get priority if he has what you're asking for.
All right. Oh.
You want $500 on the Crystal?
That one I can't go at $500 on the Crystal. I can't. I could do 580, and that's pretty much me breaking even.
580.
Yep.
Okay.
Mario Kart 64 in extremely good condition. The label looks absolutely amazing. Back looks wonderful. The game is
Skip in $20, bad amp. So if you can get to 560, I'll pitch in $20 just to show some love. So if you can get to 560, you got a deal. Thank you. Earthbound, Earthbound for SNES. You got that today?
Yes, we do have it. We have it at 325.
Wow.
That game,
that's not an easy one to find.
That game definitely shot up.
All right, 560. It's done. 560. The Crystal. You can put down Elite for $20 to get that one done. Let's give it to Bad Adam _collects. Bad Adam _collects. Thank you very much.
Bad Adam, if we're not friends, please hit that drop down, where it says live, add me, so we can definitely get that over to you and we can become best friends.
Hit this drop down, follow 8-Bit, follow Elite Collectibles 11, share this live out to your friends that are interested in retro games, you guys. This channel, if you're new, Elite Collectibles 11, we're into all different collecting communities on this channel. We're owned by Elite Comics 11, but this channel is for all different kind of collectibles, other than comics.
All right. Let's get into it. We have some uncommon and some heavies for the NES, and then we'll move on to SNES. Here we have Casino Kid 2. If you're collecting for the NES, this is a really extremely hard game to find, especially in this condition. It's pretty much almost mint. It's probably because they spent too much time playing this game and quit halfway in. 150.
All right.
Probably one of my favorite games on the NES, Snow Brothers for the NES. This one is definitely one of those grail games to find. Label is in absolutely amazing condition. Game is in wonderful condition. We have this one for $325.
Wow. All right, yeah, these Capcom games, I mean, when you see that Capcom logo, it's almost certainly a good game.
Yep. Your pockets are going to pretty much lose their mind.
It's hard to think of Capcom games that aren't good.
Gemfire from Koei. Definitely one of my favorite type of Nobunaga games, Romance of the Three Kingdom games. Really hard to find, extremely good condition. Label is absolutely impeccable condition, 160.
All right. Anyone looking for specific? Sounds like he has a stash of NES games. So again, if you ask for the game and he has it, we'll give you a little bit of a priority because you're helping us move things along.
Yep.
So
we have 2 more left, and we're going to go on to SNES. TMNT Tournament Fighters. This game came out at the end of the NES run. Really hard game to find. It's in really, really good condition. We have this one at $2.15.
what's up, Gio? Yeah, your business. No, this business is more like Toys R Us, all right? Not the Ass R Us thing. That's your own business out where you are. We don't ask about it. You shouldn't tell us about it.
Konami Contra Force came out at the end of the NES run. Another game that's kind of uncommon, hard to find. Game is in great condition. Has the video thing in the back. I love those. Yeah, this one for $1.15.
Any Nintendo DS Lite consoles today?
Nintendo DS Lite consoles today. No, we have XLs. We have Game Boy Advance SPs. We had this one in the.
We got one of the biggest Star Wars fans here. He's ready to go down another rabbit hole. We have Star Wars games, Henry. What system? We had GameCube Star Wars. The best systems for Star Wars games. Actually, just skip the original Nintendo. Skip the original Nintendo and Genesis. There's good Star Wars games for all the other systems. So what do you want?
Blaspheme on Star Wars. All right, we're gonna take it easy.
Let's see what he wants first. Okay, go. Oh, here you go.
We have Star Wars Bounty Hunter for the PS2. We have this one, only $10. This is case and game.
And Manny's here to say he ain't. But well, don't worry. Gil doesn't play the games either, and he's here selling them.
Super Star Wars from JVC for the Super Nintendo. This was a really okay game. I did beat this one. $15.
All right, he beat it, so we know it can't be that hard. $10. $10. Wires. 68. All right, is this a brand new rabbit hole, Henry? Your wireless Henry claims Star Wars. $15. Your _wireless _Henry _.
All right, well, let's keep it going. We have Star Wars for the NES. This is in immaculate condition. This is not the limited run. This is the original one. We don't have it for $24.99. We have it for $24.
I never played that one. Did you?
Well, if you didn't play that one, I'm pretty sure you didn't play this one. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back for the NES. This is just like that one, original, authentic, in great condition. This is not the limited run game. This is the authentic one, $35.
You want $30 on Mario Kart?
Give me $35. That is a minty game.
Henry, just keep this in the back of your head. It's not on the screen now. If you want Star Wars video games, you want Knights of the Old Republic. It is like the best Jedi experience you could have in gaming. So it's a RPG, but it's like an incredible game.
Yeah,
Knights
really look for that one. I agree. We have Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic for the for the Xbox. This is probably, if not the best Star Wars game, one of the best action RPG, live RPG games. It is in super mint condition. And this one is definitely getting up there. This is really hard to find. We have this one for $10.
All right, I did not know you had that. I promise. I did not know. Okay. All right, done on the Mario Kart. Millhouse Comics. Millhouse Comics accepted your counter on the Mario Kart.
Oh man, I ran into them the other day. Thrill Ho. It's a
$10 claim. Bigger Cards Comics. Multiple people wanted Knights of the Old Republic. It goes to bigger _cards _comics. Thank you.
Got you.
Look that one up, Henry. That's the one. That's the game you're looking for.
That's probably one of the only games besides BioShock that after I beat it, I played it all over again with a different character. That's how good that game was. So I agree with Ali.
All right.
We have a Konami handheld from 1992. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Either you love this game or you hate this game. Little LCD screen. Really good condition. We have this one for $30.
That shit is cool. I'm getting flashbacks. I don't really. I mean, I know it's hard.
It was really hard, especially when you like play the B and C games. It was A, B, and
It
C. It was an
looks
amazing.
cool. It brings back some memories, but it was hard. Any more N64 games for Millhouse?
Yes, we have quite a few coming up right now.
Okay.
Are you guys looking for commons? Are you looking for popular? Are you looking for some heavies?
Why don't you
Let me
guys
know.
let him know what games you're looking for specifically, you guys. He really has hundreds,
All
if
right.
not thousands of games. So help him out, and he'll get you what you need.
Besides Knockout Kings, $5 off any game up there right now.
All right, $5 off any of the games that are up there, other than the Knockout Kings.
Zelda. This is a Link Between Worlds for the 3DS. Let me put this in my hand so you guys can see it. There you go. Amazing game we have here for 20 bucks.
Yes, I'm getting good memories about when it was hard. Yes, thank you, Bigger Cards. Can always count on you. All right, what about Mario 64 and Banjo? Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie. I think we do have Mario 64. Let me just make sure. I don't want to say yes and can't find it. I will let you guys know. Let me just look through the pile of awesomeness we have here. So many games here.
More Star Wars for PS2 and N64. Any Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah, I do think we do have Ratchet and Clank. We have it for PS2. We have Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. I actually really enjoyed this game. We have this one complete in box.
Don't play it on the air.
Complete in box, 15 bucks.
All right, you heard it here first. Gil really loves Going Commando.
You know, I tell you things in confidence, and all of a sudden you just like go ahead and tell everybody, right?
Give Zombie Ate My Neighbor.
Zombie Ate My Neighbor.
Zombies Ate My Neighbor. All right, $15. Grail Keeper's Keys taking Ratchet. He's going to go Commando.
Okay.
It's his business.
All right.
Zombies Ate My Neighbor and Flapjack. You looking for a bundle from the preview? Sure, why not? You know what? I've been asking people to tell us what they want. They haven't. Why don't you tell us what you want from the preview? We'll get it assembled, and we'll give you a price on it. You'll get a first crack at the bundle deal that Gil offers. That's fine.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sounds like someone saw zombies in the preview. Okay.
No, they're just asking if you have.
All right. Whoever says Happy New Year's to Ali gets Knockout Kings 2000 for free. Say Happy New Year's. First one to write it.
Happy New Year's. Let's see who says it first.
I feel like someone copied and pasted that.
For the game for N64, Knockout Kings is yours. Bigger cards. Well, they have to write Happy New Year's, Ali, or Happy New Year's is fine.
Happy New Year's is fine.
Happy New Year's. Bigger Cards Comics, you got it. You already bought stuff anyway.
Hey, Ali, Happy New Year's, man.
Thank you.
Super Mario RPG, The Legend of the Seven Stars. Obviously, if you've been under a rock, you probably didn't hear that this was remade on the Switch, but this is the OG. This is original cart. This is authentic. We have this one for 80 bucks.
Okay, right. You have a big bundle request.
Oh boy.
All right. Terminator, Ren and Stimpy, Home Alone 2, Spider-Man Sinister, Jurassic Park, and Punisher.
You saw all that?
Terminator, Ren and Stimpy, Home Alone 2, Spider-Man Sinister, Jurassic Park, and Punisher for NES.
Yeah, I do have them all. I would just have to bring them all out. You guys seen the stack of wonderfulness we have here?
Yeah.
Hold that one off so that we don't take up too much time, because I would say it'll take about maybe 5 minutes just to go through this, but I got you.
Okay.
All right. Let's go through some of these games we have here. We're going to spitfire here.
You have Patrick asked for, what do you ask for? Ready to Rumble for Dreamcast. Do you have that?
No, no, I don't. I love that game too.
Yeah, that's a cool game. Doesn't it have like Butterbean in it, or was it someone that looked like him?
Someone looked like him.
Okay.
Kim, can you take this down? Can you give me that list one more time? And K Boogie's gonna take it down for you.
Sure. It's these are all for NES. It's Terminator, Ren and Stimpy, Home Alone 2, Spider-Man Sinister, Jurassic Park, and Punisher.
That's all for NES. You got it? Okay. We're good. We'll take care of you.
Any other Game Boy Advance games? Game Boy games. Dre really wants them.
Yeah, Dre, believe me, we try to get you some stuff in, man, but all we could get is super commons. None of the big, nice titles, none of the common titles. GBA is really big now, so it's kind of hard to find. People are keeping them close to their heart.
Okay.
Muscle for the NES, $15. We have Elevator Action for the NES. I love this game. $12.
Dude, I was just playing that. Not that, though. I was playing Elevator Action. Have you ever played Elevator Action, the Japanese sequel on Sega Saturn?
I didn't even know they had a Japanese sequel. I got to check that out.
It's incredible.
Yeah?
It's like, yeah, it's great.
The title made a game with almost the same colors as that one. The Legend of Kage, definitely an amazing game. If you like games that are side scrollers, ninjas, $10.
All right, $10.
Shatterhand for the NES. This is a Jaleco game. We have this one for $70.
Do you have Pokemon Stadium for GameCube?
For GameCube, no. I have Pokemon Stadium for 64.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we
Are
go.
people, other than Flapjack, are people interested in NES? I don't want to keep going through NES if no one's looking for NES games.
Yeah,
what
we're
are you
gonna
looking for? Let us know.
let us know. Dr. Mario for the NES. We have this one for $11. Top Gun Second Mission. This is what I was telling you about, Ali. You just can't tell the difference between this one and the original one. We have this one for $5.
$5 for Top Gun. That's the sequel.
Yep. An oldie but a goodie. Apparently some kid kind of knocked this one out the other day. Tetris for the NES. This is loose. This is in really good condition. Great label. $10.
$10.
All right. Let's move over to N64.
Any interest on any of those NES games? Let us know. You got any other requests? NES Flapjack, we're working on your bundle.
F-Zero X for the N64. This is loose cart only. We have this one for $25. Wave Race 64 for the N64. We have this one for $15. Wave Race 64.
You have an N64, you got to get that one.
Enjoy that one. Probably one of the first games that came out for the console. I actually really enjoyed this one. Pilot Wings 64. This is a sequel to the Pilot Wings on SNES. We have this one for $16.
That's cool. I haven't played that one. I love the NES game, though.
I recommend it, man. That was a really good game. Star Fox for the N64. Just as good as the original one when they added that awesome chip in there. $20. And we have this one, probably one of my favorite ones, 4-player action, Bomberman 64. Probably one of my favorite games. Really, really good condition, really good cart. $22.
$20. Bigger cards, comics. Thank you.
All right, move right along. Probably one of my favorite WCW games, WCW versus NWO World Tour. Really good condition, considering that this game was beaten the hell up from every single kid that played it. $10.
There was some great wrestling games on N64.
Definitely were. Warzone, WWF Warzone from Acclaim. This is a really, really good game. I enjoyed this one, especially the creative character feature. $10. This is a bit heavy here. Duck Dodgers, starring Daffy Duck. This game right here is a really hard game to find right now. Really good label. We have that one at $100.
I didn't even know that game existed.
Yeah. Usually games you don't know exist are the ones that are probably going for a lot of money right now. Yep. She ain't pretty, as we always talk about. She's been around the block, but she plays absolutely well. The original Super Smash Brothers on the 64. We have this one because of the label, $30.
All right, $30. The OG Smash Brothers on the board.
Yep. We're about to leave N64 right now. Again, if I find Mario 64, I will give first priority to whoever asked for it.
Okay.
We have, going to SNES, Zelda, Link to the Past, probably one of my favorite Zelda games, past the one on the Game Boy. This one is $25. I have 2 copies of this in the same condition, extremely mint condition.
All right, that's one of the best games ever. Probably, I mean, definitely top tier Zelda game ever.
If you hated Punch-Out, well, guess what? They made Super Punch-Out. This is not as difficult as the original Punch-Out game. It's in really good condition. This is loose. We have this one for $35. Mentioned before, Donkey Kong Country. This is the original Donkey Kong. Probably some of the best graphics and the best sounds on a video game at this time. We have this one for $20.
There it is. Donkey Kong Country, $20. That's a great game. Rare. They knocked that out of the park.
They
Okay,
really
Seaman. You have Seaman for Dreamcast?
I don't have Seaman for Dreamcast.
Do you want you got 2 matching offers on Zelda, so you want to sell them both for 20 each?
To Ryan and Patrick? Yeah, sure.
All right, they're both sold. Patrick takes one, Ryan takes one. And you $20 is what? What'd you put up that was $20?
There was $20?
Nothing.
That was Donkey Kong Country.
Mad Comics _ takes Donkey Kong Country. Mad Comics _ Thank you. And speaking of something being hard, yeah, Wires really loved Donkey Kong Country. Like, really loved it.
$25 right now. Whoever wants it, $25.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's keep a few more going with the Super Nintendo and some of my favorite games. You're probably not familiar with these games because you guys were, so young. Double Dragon 5 for the Super Nintendo. Really good condition, really good label. This is $20. We have.
Can I admit, Donkey Kong Country, like, I don't think I beat the underground, like, kind of mine level.
The one with the cart? And
yeah,
the
I think I might have beat it once, but I haven't beat the game. I need to fix that. I'll fix it.
Super Mario Kart for the SNES. This is actually how I learned to drive, believe it or not. Drifting like a mofo. We got this one for $30.
$20. Bigger _ cards _ comics. Thank you. Yeah, Minecart Madness. Yep, Patrick. Such a great game. Like, Rare, I mean, they were in top form when they made that.
They really were, man.
$30. Mad Comics _ Mad Comics _ $30. Thank you.
All right. I have 2 copies of this in same mint condition. The Lion King. If you guys want to have some Elden Ring love, Virgin definitely gave it to you before Elden Ring came out. We have this one for $10. I have 2 copies.
What? What does that have to do with Elden Ring?
It's just as difficult. Yeah, I want you to play the last level on Lion King, and then I want you to come back and apologize.
Wait, you think Lion King was as hard as Elden Ring? You didn't even play Elden Ring. You played it for 5 minutes and turn it off.
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Look, at 30 minutes is basically, that's like 10 seconds in Elden Ring terms.
Oh, I know.
All right, we got a claim. $10. Grail Keeper's Keys takes it down. Patrick.
Patrick, I want you to play that game, and I want you to tell Ali how difficult that last level was.
Oh, Patrick knows he loves the Lion King games. I think, is that one a little bit different than the Genesis game?
Oh, yeah, it's extremely different from the Genesis game.
Okay.
This was made from Virgin, and I think that one was made by Ocean.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, what happened of the Donald Duck N64 game?
What happened to it? It's right here.
What happens in it?
What happens in it? It's an adventure game. It's kind of like a 3D adventure game. So if you played any games like Mario 64 and stuff like that, it's a really good game, but it's starting to climb up there because it's harder to find now in any really good condition. So we have that one for $100.
I'm calling it. I don't think Gil's played it.
Yeah, go ahead, look it up.
Yeah, I know, but you haven't played it. It looks like
Yeah.
It basically looks like it's cool. It looks good. It's like a 3D, like Mario 64, but with.
It's awesome. That's exactly what I said.
All right. But I'm not pretending I played it. Let's see.
Super Mario World.
Any Turtles games in boxes? No.
In box? No. Okay. I do have Turtles in Time for the 64. For the Super Nintendo. Super Mario World. Enough said. $18.
That Duck Dodgers game, like, I don't know about the gameplay, but the graphics look pretty cool.
Yeah, it was starting to come out towards the end of the 64 run, especially when they had the expansion pack. So that's why it actually looks so damn good. SimCity, one of my top 10 games. I spent way too much time playing this when I was a kid. $10.
Do you have another Lion King?
We have one last Lion King, yeah.
Bigger_cards_comics, thank you. Any PS2 games? People fiending for PS2.
All right, well, let's clear the board and let's start on some PS2. And you know what? We'll do PS2 Xbox mix. How's that?
Okay.
All right, I'll do this right now. $3 off any game up here right now. $3 off any game up here right now.
All right, if you're thinking about a game, you can write the actual price, write the discounted price. Just let us know what you want. Basically, you'll get $3 off anything on the table. SimCity, $7. Bigger cards, comics, take SimCity.
Man, if you haven't played it yet, let me know how you like it. I spent a lot of time in this game, even as, you know, like now, like 30 years later.
Is that for SNES?
That's for SNES, yeah.
Yeah, I had a cousin that just wouldn't shut up about that game when we were little. I was like, dude, I'm gonna go play Zelda. Shut up.
How about one of the greatest fighting games ever to exist? Shaq Fu for the Super Nintendo.
Nah. That take is courtesy of 8bit_addict. Do not put that take on Elite Collectibles level.
$8. This was actually part of a contest event one time for Long Island Retro Gaming, and I was a part of it. I got destroyed. I didn't realize how good everybody else was.
Aren't you worried about your reputation? You just call that game one of the greatest fighting games ever made.
Well, if it was this one in Criticom, it's probably one of the greatest fighting games ever made.
The game fucking sucked. It's sold. Bigger_cards_comics. Thank you.
And with that purchase, Ryan, I apologize for that game in advance.
What do we got going? We got Shaq Fu going to him, and you gave him Dark Souls 2. He's going to have a really fun next month.
We're not going to see him for a while, man. Do you see that dude that was beating Dark Souls with like every peripheral ever, like Donkey Kong drums and drums themselves?
Yeah, dude, you go on like speed runs. You think Dark Souls is hard, and then you go online, you see people like purposely like playing through the game naked in the game.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it is, because you can roll faster when you have nothing on.
Yeah, I'll try that later and see if that's true. I'll let you know how it works out. All right, moving everything. If you see anything, if you saw anything, if you took any screenshots, let me know, and we'll put it back up. But for now, we're just clearing the board and get ready for some PS2 and some Xbox love.
Okay.
All right. All right, here we go. Starting with Xbox, we have 50 Cent Bulletproof. It was actually a pretty good game. I think I played Blood in the Sand, though. Yeah, complete in box. Pretty uncommon, starting to become harder to find. We have this one for 25.
I heard Blood in the Sand is really good. Is that the sequel, or did that one come out first?
I don't know. I played that one. I just bought it for like $15, and now I can't even find it anymore.
Yeah. No, I don't have an air conditioner in my house. Mad Comics, please claim some games, please, because I'm so cold.
Days Gaia 2, Cursed Memories. This is an NIS game. NS is pretty much like Atlas or Working Design. They bring them over from Japan. We have this one for $11. This is a disc and case.
$11. Those are great games.
Yeah.
Those are tactical strategy
Yep.
games, like
So
Final
yeah, you ever
Fantasy
play like
Tactics. It has a great sense of humor too.
Tactics Ogre? Yep.
Yeah.
Resident Evil Outbreak from Capcom. A game starting to climb up there as well. Kind of becoming harder to find. They didn't mass produce these as some of the other Resident Evil games. 25. All right.
I wore this hoodie, which is special to me, for you guys. All right, I got dressed up for you guys, and then you're just asking me if I have a heater in my house. You see these ears though? How cool is that?
You have nice ears. We have Gears of War 1 complete in box. We have Gears of War 2 complete in box, and Gears of War 3 complete in box. If you're a big fan of Gears of War series, we have all three of these in really good condition for $50. Gears of War 1, 2, and 3.
Gears of War 1, 2, and 3, the trilogy.
Yep. All right. Here we go. Rayman Arena for the PlayStation. I didn't get the chance to play this. I know it's a fighting game, and it's kind of like a racing game as well. Ubisoft, $8.
Like what kind of fighting game? Like
it's one of those
Smash
4-player
Brothers kind of fighting
pretty
game, or
You're trying to go for that Power Stone type of fight.
Power Stone?
So yeah,
Cool.
Yep. So I like a fighting game that has tons and tons of players. This had 8 players in it. $8. Can't go wrong. $8. Big fan of this series. This is Klonoa, Lunatee's Veil. All those Klonoa games right now are really, really starting to go in price, especially the Game Boy Advance ones, as we talked about. This is a 3D kind of like Sonic game. Play the Game Boy Advance one, $50.
Klonoa on PS1 was like this gem that I love, but it felt like no one else played it. So did anyone else play Klonoa on PS1 back in the day?
You should look that game up now, man. That is a really pricey game.
Love that game. You would punch and like grab things and then hop off them or whatever. That was awesome mechanics.
Killer 7 for the PS2. This is a sleeper game from Capcom.
No, that's something else, Flapjack. That's something else. I didn't play that game.
Thank God no one here has it, right?
Oh yeah, I'm sure nobody here has it. I'm so sure.
Cell-shaded game from Capcom. This is complete in box. Hard game to find right now, but it's really priced. It's priced really well. So $35.
That's supposed to be a great one.
Yep. They actually had a few games and just didn't do that well. Like people just weren't buying those type of games at the time, unfortunately. Ico for the PS2. This is complete in box. Probably one of the best games at the time when it came out. Just grabbing your sister and trying to fight off some of the shadows or shadow people, shadow demons. Not like that, Ali. You're grabbing her by the hand.
You definitely could have described the game better.
Man, this guy. $25 for Ico.
That's not how we wanted to describe that game. You just disgraced a great game. You want $30 on the Killer.
Sure, Killer 7 is $30.
Wire 68. Wire 68. Ico, if you missed that, that is the predecessor to one of my favorite games of all time, Shadow of the Colossus.
Yep. And I believe we sold that during one of our last
yeah, if you put Shadow of the Colossus, it needs to sell ASAP.
Yep. We have Metal Gear 2 Sons of Liberty, probably one of my favorite Metal Gear games besides the original on the NES. Really good title. We have this one here for $15. Snake Eater was pretty good too.
How cool is that, like, opening scene on, what is it, the George Washington Bridge? All right. Gauntlet Dark Legacy for GameCube. Do you have that?
No, we don't.
Okay.
We have Castlevania 2, Lords of Shadow for the 360. This is still sealed, so it hasn't been opened yet. I wouldn't send it off to WATA, though, only because I don't think that it will get a great because of that seal. So $30 sealed.
All right, so it has a tear along the bottom, but still sealed. Yep. That's cool. $30.
All right, let's keep it moving. probably one of my favorite games, and it should have got a sequel, never did. Beyond Good and Evil for the Xbox.
Oh my gosh, this game, artistically, what a game.
And yeah, probably one of my favorite games of all time. I just can't believe this game didn't even get like a really deserved remake or a sequel. $25.
You should check that out. It's a very, very unique game. If you have a Xbox, that's a great purchase. You will enjoy it.
Yep. We have Mortal Kombat.
Can you show that a little closer to them? Get the screenshots
yeah.
in so they can kind of like the art direction in this game. Show the back, not the front.
Definitely look it up though. I mean, it was an amazing.
Yeah,
game.
It's awesome. Like honestly, if you enjoy art, like that was ahead of its time.
It's like one of those games. Like what was that game with the dog that came out? He was a character in Marvel vs. Capcom. Okami. Like they were such good games, but just no one bought them, so they didn't do that well. It's just a shame.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. This is a two-player goodness. I love playing this game, especially doing a lot of those hardcore fatalities while you're playing the game. $35.
All right. $35.
All right. We're going to start moving away from PS2 and Xbox. We're going to start going towards PS1 and some DS. If you have any questions.
What's up, Ken? Ken on base. All right. Any other interest on these? He's going to shift gears. We are still taking requests. You really should get that bundle done. We've given plenty of time there. Like, do we have those games or not?
Yeah, we have every single one of those games, but we have like maybe 200 NES games, so we just have to find the games. But we have every single one of them.
We have about 30 minutes left, so just letting you know.
All right. 1 second.
$18 on Outbreak.
All right. Kate Blee's going to help us out with that. She's going to look for the games for you.
Okay.
Criticom. This is a long box.
Yo, do you want $18 on Outbreak? How much is that?
25. I'll take 18, yeah.
All right, Wires 68. Wire 68. Just to clarify, Gil, you actually have more like 40 minutes because I'm going to add some more time because we started late.
All right. Writing that down.
Wires 68 takes Outbreak for $18. Thank you, Dan.
All right. You know what we do when it comes to this point right here. Someone wants all three gears, we'll do $40 on all three gears. And at this time, we'll do $3 off any game on the board right now.
All right, $3 off any game on the board, and he took the Gears trilogy down $10 to $40 for all three. Okay, any takers? Let them know.
All right. They're all coming down now. All right.
All right. So we're gonna keep moving. Sounds like we're gonna go to PS1. You guys, any requests? Just tuning in. Let him know your requests so he can definitely get the games you're looking for out. You guys want systems? Let him know. He has a lot of systems as well. We just need to know what you guys want.
All right. Let's do some systems since we have the board cleared. Do
you have Crackdown? That was for Xbox?
No, I don't have it. Actually, I really did enjoy that game.
Okay.
We have a Sega Mini. Comes with 30. Actually, no, I think it's 40 titles, and this has all the really, really good titles in it. So if you hadn't had the chance to play it, you have Beyond Oasis, Atari, Altered Beast, Gunstar, Landstalker, probably some of the best games on here that some people just have the chance to play, including Castle of Illusions in them. We have this one for $95.
It's a great, if you want to just hook something up to HD TV, it's really small. You can take it anywhere. It's emulated, but they actually got M2 to do the emulation, so everything's running amazing.
Yep. We had this in the last show, and we sold one of them. We have one left. This is the Legend of Zelda SP. Looks really, really good. Has the logo right there, and it's in mint condition. We reshelled this one from one of the older games. The game is in absolutely mint condition, and we have this one for $115.
$115. All right, that's cool. So DS with or SP, sorry, with Zelda Zelda Edition. Any new Dreamcast games in stock this week? Ken on base asking.
Yeah, yeah, we had quite a few. We have Jet Grind Radio, probably one of my favorite cell shaded games. This game definitely kind of revolutionized cell shading. We have this one for 65.
$65. That's a must for Dreamcast.
And we have Crazy Taxi 2. Probably one of the best sequels to come out for a game. I mean, if you love the original, this game is just as good as the original game. We have this one for 45. And we had some of the other titles up here as well, Ken. If you just jump down, we have Time Stalkers, we have Soul Calibur, Project Justice, and Choo Choo Rocket.
Soul Calibur considered one of the greatest fighting games of all time.
Yep. So Choo Choo Rocket, 35. Time Stalkers, 35. Soul Calibur for 40. And of course, they're really inexpensive. Project Justice for 240.
All right, Ken, I think you saw those ones. Let us know.
We have a modded Game Boy Advance SP. This is a extremely nice red shell. Looks really good. We exchange the battery out, make sure the innards look pretty. This has one of the bright screens.
Nice.
Looks really, really good the way it is. And we have this one for 170.
170. Like, put a brighter screen on it for you guys.
So the games again were Home Alone 2, Punisher, Spider-Man, Terminator, Jurassic Park, and Banzai Buckaroo, right? For Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah, the Spider-Man was Sinister, right?
Yeah, Spider-Man and Return of the Sinister Six.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are the games he requested. He requested Home Alone 2, which we did have. The Punisher.
Yes.
Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six.
Yes.
Terminator.
Yes.
Jurassic Park.
Yes.
And Ren and Stimpy Banzai Buckaroos. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, that's quite a list. So we have Ren and Stimpy for 35.
Okay.
We have Jurassic Park for 20.
Okay.
We have Terminator, really hard to find right now, very uncommon, for 48. We have Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six. We have that for 21.
Okay.
We have Punisher from LJN. Actually did a pretty good job in this game.
That was a good game.
25. And Home Alone 2, probably the most expensive one, for 13.
Okay. What do they add up to, and how much will you sell all of them for the
That's
flapjack?
20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, $150. $150, give us 120. That's pretty much knocking a full game off.
120 flapjack. 120 flapjack. And then let's do a bundle on the Dreamcast games minus the Soul Calibur and the expensive game. That's okay. $120 playing. Flapjack takes it. $120 for the stack. Nice job, Flapjack.
Let me know how you like the Jurassic Park game. I actually really enjoyed that one more than some of the other ones.
Oh, okay. I think you'll like the Punisher game.
Yeah. Again, LGN gets a lot of ish for their games, but that was actually a pretty good game. So no Soul Calibur, no Project Justice. They want Time Stalkers, Crazy Taxi, Choo Choo Rocket, and Jet Grind.
Correct. And do you want $75 for the mini Genesis?
I'll take 80 for it.
80 bucks.
And I'm breaking even for that one.
Okay.
That's $180 for these games. Give me 160 and they're yours.
Oh,
all right.
The NES Jurassic Park actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Came out towards the end of the run, so a lot of those games started looking a lot better.
They actually got it like kind of with the SNES vibe almost. Okay. All right, $160. It's done. $160. Ken on base _ collects.
All right. All right. Was that
$80. was that? $80 you said you take?
For the Genesis?
Yes, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bigger Cards Comics takes it down. $80. Thank you.
Hey, when you try this one, let me know how you like. I think Legend of Oasis, is it? Beyond Oasis. Let me know how you like that game. I actually thought that was a really good game compared to the Zelda games at the time.
You can also get the 6-button. I think you can get the Retrobit 6-button controller. I think it plugs into that. I think so, but not 100% on that. But
Retrobit does a really good job with some of the newer updated consoles.
Yeah, I think Retrobit 6-button Genesis controller works on that thing.
Okay. We have here a Japanese variant, Pikachu 64, in really good condition. What we did with this one was we modified the inside so you could play Japanese and American and European games. So the US one was just really dark blue. And the Japanese, in Japan, they had the light blue and the screaming orange. This one comes with the original controller. And we'll have one more controller added to that when we have that one for $300.
Oh, that's cool. So that's an N64?
This is an N64.
I think that's going to go. So the Japanese version, he fixed it so you can play US and Japanese on it.
Yep. So if you find a game that you like, but it's like $200 in the US, Japanese is like $20. All you have to do is just get through it. You play like Mario Kart 64 games like that. But yes, you can play US and Japanese games.
All right, if I was a hardcore Pokemon fan, I'd definitely get that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Genesis Mini has emulated games on it. You can't use cartridges, bigger cards. That's correct.
Yep. You can get someone to open it up so you can play a lot of the other games from some of the other consoles, as well as open the vast variety of that one. But yeah, just go to YouTube University.
You could call it mod. I mean, modded.
Modding.
You can play Japanese and American games on it, Mike. He had to make that possible. So yeah, it does. You need to put games in it, but it does. That never came out in the States like that.
Yep. We have a Midnight Blue N64. This is a brand new show. We kind of made sure that everything in the insides work well. Looks really, really good. This one comes with 2 controllers, and we have that one for $125 with 2 controllers.
All right, if you just want N64, 2 controllers, $125. That blue one right there. The Bubble Bobble is a tin sign of the artwork from the cover of the game, kind of jumbo, kind of artwork. It's tin. It's $13.
Yep.
Or
as we said,
pick 2 of them for 20.
2 of them for 20. All right. Up next, we have a original PlayStation. If you bought a PlayStation, this is the box yours came in. This is just a PlayStation N one controller. It is a PlayStation N one controller. The top, though, the box looks, raggedy. It's seen better days, but the console is in really great shape. The game is in really great shape, and it also comes with 1 memory card. And we have the original PlayStation for $80.
That's the OG PlayStation. Not first print. That's what they brought that out when they came out with the DualShock controller.
Yeah, well, the first one was the red box. This is the first one I got, and I'm glad I got this one because the DualShock made a hell of a difference.
Yeah. DualShock gotta be one of the best controllers ever.
We have a PSP. This is the 3000 series in Carnival Radiant Red. These only came out in Japan, but we had them modified to play US and Japanese games. It is in mint condition, hardly ever played. We have this one for $180.
DualShock, I think one of the first games that came out for it, or they made it for. Remember
Ape Escape?
Ape Escape?
Yep.
Yeah, Ape Escape. You could roll the boats with the DualShock.
Man, if you got that game and you didn't have a DualShock, you were gonna have a very, very bad day. All right, and we have a modded Game Boy Color for you. This is a Game Boy Color that shows all the lights and all the goodness when you turn it on. We modified the screen so that actually
sharp. Yeah,
extremely sharp. So you're talking about before how you couldn't play your games at night. This one is definitely the game you want to play at night. Yep.
Okay.
It does take just AA batteries. We do not send batteries, so if you want this one, comes with one free game, no batteries. We have this one for $180.
That plays the original Game Boy game.
Yes, this plays Game Boy Color and original Game Boy games.
Okay.
Yep.
Backyard football. I don't think they. That was a PC game. I remember. Was it come out in any consoles?
PlayStation 1.
PlayStation 1. Okay.
And we have a Wii with all of the hookups and one controller for $35. And that's where we are with consoles.
All right. Any interest in those? Any offers? We're gonna move on. We got about what? About half an hour.
Yep. All right. Take some pictures, screenshots, whatever. I'm taking consoles down now. Make any offers. And yeah, worst thing I could say is not today.
All right. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Definitely share this video out to your friends that are into retro games. We're going to go about half an hour more, and then there's going to be a massive comic live sale on Elite Comics 11 right after this. How many controllers come with the N64? 2. The blue one in the back.
Yeah, the blue one in the back, you get 2 controllers, and the Pikachu 64 comes with the official OEM Pikachu controller.
Any PS4 handy?
PS4 consoles?
Yeah.
I
Console or games, Ken? Any Pokemon games in the box? We sold a couple of them.
Yeah, we sold a couple
There's
of
some
them.
more. What do we have left? We could just say them probably.
Yeah, left we have Pokemon Leaf Green for the GBA. We have Pokemon Ruby, Pokemon Sapphire in box. We have Pokemon Ranger, Pokemon Explorers of Time, Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Y, Pokemon Moon.
All right, you're like the Bubba Gump of Pokemon games for Game Boy.
I'll take that as kind of a compliment.
So, like, you heard all those options. Let them know if you're interested in any of those, Clint. Nobody wanted the Pokemon N64?
You know what? This is going to happen. I'm going to do it. You know, I'll do right now, and I'm sure this is going to go really fast. I'll do $260 right now. I'll take $40 off of the Pikachu 64 variant. $260.
$260.
Comes with all the hookups, the original controller, and you get a variant that no one has here. Well, you know, not many people have here in the U.S.
$260. Okay, what about he wants games, PS4 games. You have any PS4 games?
I didn't think that people would want PS4 games. I didn't bring any of them out.
Okay.
You know, since we do retro, but I will keep that in mind for future.
All right. Ken on base, if you want to let us know, you know, or DM him maybe, and he'll get you what you need.
Yep. I'll put that in the next show. But we are done with these. And yeah, let's keep it going. I do have a few circulations here. I know that a lot of people were asking me, do I have any
You what?
magazines?
Magazines. Okay.
So just going to put
What
these
do you
out.
call them? Circulations?
Circulations, yeah. We have the official guide for Legend of Zelda, the Collector's Edition. So when you got that, you know, with the Zelda, Adventures Link, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask, this is the guide you definitely wanted with it. We have this one for $35.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you.
We have Nintendo Power 95. This is 1995 when they thought we had the best of games at the time. This is the Batman Adventure cover. Either you got the Batman Adventure cover or you got this one over it. This is Nintendo Power number 68. This is $30.
Okay.
Nintendo Power Battletoads cover. This is Nintendo Power number 25. That's 16.
Oh, so many memories. This
Yep.
is cool.
All these are what you can be considered complete because they have the posters. None of the posters were ripped out of any one of these, which is really hard for any kid back in the day. Nintendo Power, this is volume number 47, $17.
Star Fox.
Yep. Nintendo Power number 61, this Donkey Kong cover. Again, this has the poster as well, $13. And
With
we
the
have
poster.
2 more. We have, well, 3 more. We have Secret of Mana, a Nintendo Power number 54. This was actually kind of hard to find in this condition, $16.
Nice.
And then just these last 2 left, which I love collecting a lot of these old magazines. Game Player Sega Genesis Strategy Guide. This is for games like Techno Cop, Ishido, DJ Boy. This is the 4991 issue. Super, super, super old. 91, was that 30, 35 years? $14. And the official magazine to get rid of Electronic Gaming Monthly, or EGM. They didn't do that well. Sega Force, really, really hard to find, especially in this condition. $8. All right.
$8. Okay, so what are the general conditions of the Nintendo Power? Somebody's asking.
I would say they're near mint. The only one that has some damage on it would be the official guide for Zelda, but all the other ones have the posters. They're complete. Some of them do have some of the subscription names on them. So, for instance, I believe Nintendo Power has a subscription name on it. 61, 47 has a subscription name on the front cover. But Nintendo Power 68 was newsstand. No one had this sent to the house. But yeah.
$8. The Sega Force, right, goes to J Rambo 7785. J Rambo 7785. What about the Deja Vu CIB? Do you want $40 for it?
Yeah, I'll take $40.
All right, Flapjack _ 311. Flapjack _ 311 takes it down for 40.
Did you remember that, or did he go back? How did
He remembered it? Yeah, he's been here. He was hanging out for like an hour for his bundle, so he remembers.
I appreciate that. And that's exactly why we gave it to you for that price.
All right. What about $80 offer on all left? All the magazines you just kind of put away. Do you want to sell them all at Cat on Base for 80?
We have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 120. Give me $90 and they're all yours.
All right. $10, close. That's a good deal.
Yep.
And for you youngsters out there, back in the day, why do we love these magazines so much? We didn't have the internet.
Nope.
So we were on our own. Like, you couldn't, I mean, we didn't even have cell phones. Like,
man, my saving grace was the official strategy guides at Mario 3, because there was so much hidden Easter egg stuff in that game. If you didn't have the guide, you didn't know nothing.
yeah, like, you had to, like, call your friends, and you couldn't even show them, like, a screenshot. You had to, like, describe what you were seeing.
Share passcodes in school.
All right, Ken on Base _ collects, $90. Ken on Base _ collects. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna do some Spitfire here, and because we only have a few minutes left. But here we go. We're gonna go into PlayStation, DS, Sega Genesis, and we'll sprinkle in some Nintendo and Super Nintendo.
Okay.
Zelda Phantom Hourglass. This is complete in box. A really, really good game. I did like Spirit Tracks though, but this wasn't that bad. We have this one for 35. Can you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
We have Professor Layton and the Curious Village. If you like puzzle games, they made millions of these. This is kind of like the, what is it, Ace Phoenix Justice? You know, some of those really, really good puzzle games. Brain teasers, $15.
All right.
He got his own game, Chocobo Tales. I know he had a racing game as well on PS1. Square Enix didn't get the chance to play this game. Not sure what it is. Looks like it's card dueling. I like card dueling.
Oh, that's cool.
Take a look at this one. Yeah, $30 complete.
Speaking of card dueling, have you ever played Slay the Spire?
Yeah, my daughter and I have unlocked every single card in that game.
Dude, Slay the Spire, one of the best games ever made. You can buy it for like $2-3. What, I don't know. It's cheap, but like
just what you just said, that just made you my new best friend. My daughter will talk your ears off about that game.
It's an amazing game. Everyone should play Slay the Spire. It's like on your iPhone. You can get on you can get it on any Switch, everything.
Matter of fact, that's everybody's homework. Buy that game.
Yeah, buy Slay the Spire, and thank me later.
Lunar Dragon Song from Ubisoft. I played a lot of Lunar games, especially Silver Story and Blue Story. They did a pretty good job of actually porting this over. Play this on the GBA. $25, this complete. Here's a biggie. If you haven't played it, Little Red Riding Hood Zombie Barbecue. The game came out late in the DS run. Really, really hard game to find. It's kind of like one of those side-scrolling games, top-down shooter. $200. All right. Let's move over to some.
Toads. Was that a magazine, Gambit? We sold all of them.
We sold all the Battletoads. I was talking about Battletoads on Nintendo.
I think he is, but I think he was talking about one of those Nintendo Powers had Battletoads.
Yep. Right? Yep. We have Final Fantasy VII. If you liked 8, sorry. If you liked 7, 8 was actually pretty good as well. This is all 4 discs. It has a few little jewel cracks right there, but nothing that affects the game itself. This is black box, $20. All right. What else we got here? Someone asked for this earlier. Gauntlet Legends for the PlayStation. I think they asked for it on the GameCube. Probably one of my favorite gauntlets. Once you beat a certain part, you actually get an unlockable character. There's a lot of characters to unlock in this one.
Spoil it.
It's part of the game. I tell you, as soon as you start the game up, $20 complete.
$20 is claimed. Was it Final Fantasy? Maybe.
Yep.
Maserati GTMC.
Yep.
And then do you any more? We sold all the NES CIB, right? Is there any more?
We have one more. I believe we have Paperboy.
Gambit, yeah. So the Nintendo Powers, we sold all of them. We sold them all.
If you guys want more magazines, let me know. I have over 600 of them, and I could bring them out for our next event. Anywhere from Nintendo Power to EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly, things like that. If you want player guides, I have those as well. When we do our next live event, I'll put it in the the promo so you can see what we have and you're ready.
Was there any Double Dragon for SNES?
I believe someone called that out earlier. I do have a Double Dragon and Battletoads team up.
Okay, Clock Tower for PS1?
No.
How much was the Paperboy CIB that we showed earlier?
$55.
$55. Okay.
So if you want Paperboy CIB, really good box, really good condition, $55.
Yeah, magazines will do well. A lot of our base are comic fans, and here's a little thing in case you haven't figured this out. You can grade the magazines too. CGC will grade them if you guys are into that.
Yeah, I would love to get a 9.8 Mario issue #1 Nintendo Power, but that's going for like $6,000 right now.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want I think it's more than that. $40 offer on the CIB Paperboy.
I could do 50, and that's me breaking even. It's a really, really good box. It's minty condition.
All right. You heard him, Ken.
$50 for you, Ken.
Dark Blue N64, is it still available? Yes. It's how much was it?
$125 with 2 controllers.
$125. It comes with 2 controllers, Clarks.
And again,
was there a clear purple Game Boy SP?
Yes, there was.
$50. That Paperboy is claimed. Ken on base _collects. You almost got sniped, Ken. Ethan was trying to snipe you. He has a bad back, though. He was a little late. There.
If you haven't added us or Elite Collectibles 11, please hit that drop down and add both of us so it's easier for us to get to you guys.
All right, Ken on base. He's showing some mercy to his sniper. What is this? Mercy and quitting. Come on, guys. What is this? A Gen X sale or what is it? Gen Y now?
So what's going on?
All right, so just give the Paperboy to Bad Back 83.
Paperboy goes to Bad Back 83.
Bad Back 83, yeah.
Got you. Bad Back, I'm not sure if we're friends. Please add us so we can actually send that out to.
What's the $200? Bad Back's a good dude. He's fine. He'll DM. Yeah, just follow them. It's 8-bit Ethan, bottom of the screen. What's the $200 DS game?
That's Little Red Riding Hood, Zombie Barbecue, and that's complete. Manual was in impeccable condition.
What's the SNES MK price? CIB. Oh, that's just like tin, like a tin sign. It's artwork. It's $13.
Yeah.
It just looks cool.
Or 2 for 20.
2 for 20. If you see those other ones in the background, those are all the same thing.
Yep. All right.
All right. So we started about 10 minutes late. You're gonna have about 10 more minutes. Then we have to go to Elite Comics 11 do a massive comic sale.
This is the transparent Game Boy SP. Looks really good. Volume's up there. This one is just a regular one, so we don't have it like super, super expensive like some of the other ones. Works absolutely amazing. Looks great. Brand new shell. We have this one just for $120.
Okay. So somebody was asking for that, $120.
All right. And let's keep it going. We have Crash Bandicoot Warped. It's one of those awesome Crash games from Naughty Dog. I believe this is running around. This is going on planes, trains, and automobiles and stuff like that. I didn't get the chance to play this one yet, but I was really, really into Crash Team Racing and Crash Bash. $10.
Is that one of those racing games, or is it like a platformer also?
No, it's a platformer, but you're racing on like 10 or 13 different types of vehicles.
Okay.
Bust and Move 4, probably your mom's favorite game from Natsume. I mean, they're almost all the same. You know, I always see my mom playing some application where she's like trying to break bricks or something like Candy Crush.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my mom.
Ask her.
$10. Bad Back 83. Bad Back 83. Thank
How
you.
surprised would you be if it was your mom's favorite game?
I'll say this. When I was born, my parents, they're not gamers, but they had an Atari and they had Miss Pac-Man already. That was before I was around to make them buy it. So,
Xenogears, so PlayStation, in extremely mint condition. I think it was just played once and put back in. We have this one for $140.
dude, that was an awesome game.
Yep.
Like, what do you want? It's like amazing graphics, like awesome RPG, and then you could get in mechs and start battling too. There was like mech battles.
They did such a great job in that.
It was an amazing game. Clark's Comics. I see your offer 90 shipped on the Nintendo 64. It's just too low with the shipping and everything.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I can knock off $5, but yeah, $120, 2 controllers, all the hookups. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Oh my gosh! Before you get to that, okay, Bubble Bobble is claimed. The tin, $13. Corey J. Adamson again. Corey J. Adamson again. Thank you very much.
And then we have the return of Corey James, and Corey James Strikes Back. I believe in you, buddy. Black Box, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. This game is what started the Metroidvania.
This is goated.
Yes, this is pretty much just the GOAT of games right here. Man, if you haven't played this game, definitely give it a try. This one was not, this is like 2 prints in this one, and then what's the greatest hits? This is one of the originals, and it has the original EB title there for $20. But we have this one for $135. That's a GOAT right there. And
how much is it?
$135.
Bad Back 83. He knows what's up, dude. One of the greatest games ever made.
Yeah,
and
man.
That is the best version of it.
Yep.
I just saw a video about how Sega Saturn 2D Powerhouse, but like they screwed up the freaking game on that system. So the PS1 version is the one to have.
Yep. And not only that, I mean, they printed only a few of them before they decided to go to the greatest hits green titles. So it's really kind of hard to find the black title in that.
Yeah.
And if we're talking about GOATs, let's go for one of the other ones that was kind of hard to find. Castlevania Chronicles, Black Box. Not a lot of people know this game even exists. This game came out right after Symphony of the Night. And this one pretty much has your 2D side-scrolling adventure, just upgraded. So yeah, if you want to play some of the older games, but pretty much just, on a PlayStation 2, 175. This is a grail right
So
here.
it's kind of like Super Mario All Stars, but for Castlevania.
Correct. Yeah, and they didn't make many of these, so that's why it's kind of hard to find these. I know everybody's looking this up right now, like, you know what? That's actually a pretty sexy. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have these. If anybody needs these, we have the HD converters. So if you have a GameCube, a Super Nintendo, or an N64, just plug this up to an HDMI in your system, and you can play on your flat screen TV. We have 4 of these left. These went really crazy the last time for $12. New Yoshi's Island for the Nintendo 3DS. This is sealed. Hasn't been played yet, but obviously if you played Yoshi's Island.
$12. Grail Keeper's Keys. Thank you, Patrick. Costa wanted that too. Only one though.
I have 4 left.
Oh, okay. What was it?
It was the converter to go from your N64, your GameCube, or your Super Nintendo to your HD TV screen.
Okay. So Costa _ mainline wants one of those.
Okay.
And then Tony, the number 2 MIL, wants 2 of them. So is that all 4, right?
That is all of them.
What about your Castlevania? Patrick wants it for $158.
You know, Pat, man, you've been good to us and to collectibles. Yeah, go ahead.
$158. Grail Keeper's Keys. You know what? Yeah, Flapjack. I love you, man, but yeah, I'm not gonna help you with your CRT, man. I had to like freaking bribe people to come help me with mine. This shit's heavy.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I had someone in my neighborhood that was putting a Sony Wega with like really updated graphics out on their curb, and those things are like 300 pounds, and that just getting it downstairs would be a pain in the ass. I would love to have one of those.
I was like, I had CRT downstairs, and I wanted to get it upstairs, and I had to call Joe. You guys know Joe? I was like, Joe, you gotta come here. Like, Adriana cannot help me do this. Like, it's crazy.
If you are playing games on your CRT, we have 2 switcher boxes left connected to your CRT, and then you have 2 different ones. So if you have a GameCube and a Super Nintendo, or N64 and a Sega Genesis, you don't have to worry about plugging out and plugging in. All I have to do is just press these little clicker buttons right there. You can connect 2 different systems. We have 2 of these for $20 each.
What's up, Avid? Good to see you. What system is the Gauntlet for?
That is PlayStation.
Are there any Pokemon games? Yeah, there's CI. We sold many Pokemon games, but we have a few left, right?
Yeah.
$20. Grail Keeper's Keys. CIB Pokemon games include what? Sapphire.
We have Moon, Pokemon Y, Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue. We have Pokemon Sapphire, Pokemon Ruby, and Pokemon Leaf Green. And a partridge in a pear tree.
I stopped playing after Yellow, so don't ask me.
Oh, and we have a loose Pokemon Yellow.
Oh, okay. There is a loose Yellow. Okay.
It literally just came in yesterday, so yeah.
All right. You have Gauntlet or a similar game to Gauntlet for Dreamcast or N64?
To N64, so a 4-player dungeon scrolling, something like that. I think the only thing I would have like that would be fighting, and that's Bomberman Hero and Bomberman 64.
Okay, Trader Bill's looking for Pokemon Dungeon play, but he's not looking for the video game version.
Let me know how that goes for you. All right. What else does anybody want to see? I know we're coming down to the wire. We have Sega Master, we have Sega Genesis, we have Super Nintendo, we have boxed Super Nintendo, we have
Tony
any
2 Mil wants to change one of his switches. Switch one of the HDMI converters for a switcher.
for a switcher box. All right, yeah, we can do that for him.
Okay.
Last
So then
switcher box.
there's one more HDMI converter for N64, right?
Yeah, this is 22 mil. He's taking one out.
All right. Here's a question I don't know if you're qualified to answer, Gil.
Go ahead.
Is the Red Riding Hood game with the zombies, is it good? Is it fun? Well, he said, is it fun?
Honestly, I'm gonna have to play it over the weekend. I haven't had the chance to play it. From what I've heard from some of my friends, it is a really good play when it comes to like, think about it like, I don't know if everybody's played, not Okami, I forgot what the other one game was, where you're like throwing the pinball and you're trying to hit all the monsters coming towards you, but you're like in the front of the screen. If anybody knows that, not as good as Shaq Fu, I'm sure, Ryan.
Okay, so that's a you don't know.
No, but it is one of those games that are really hard to find right now, going for a lot of money.
Okay.
Someone said SNES, so let's keep the SNES bus moving.
For what it's worth, the reviews look like they're all over the place. But there is an 8 out of 10 and a 2 out of 10, so I don't know.
I usually follow Metacritic. They know what's up. Someone asked for this game the last time we were on, so let me just pull that up now. Hopefully the person's still with us. They logged on for the live event. And then I just got a lot of SNES.
All right,
Jurassic Park from Ocean.
Generally favorable on Metacritic. It has a 7.5.
That's actually not bad, a 7.5.
That's not bad. They're pretty hard. IGN gave it an 86, so that's good.
Jurassic Park from Ocean. This is loose, $12.
Okay.
King of Dragons from Capcom. Of course, you know what's coming. $120.
We didn't have any, the only seal game we showed that didn't sell was the Xbox game, right?
I believe so. And Yoshi Island.
Oh,
this is $20.
CIB, right? Not sealed though. Is that sealed?
This is sealed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is sealed. $20. All right, $12 is claimed. Bigger Cards Comics. Thank you.
Hey Ryan, were you the one that wanted the Jurassic Park last time? I found that specifically for somebody.
Okay.
Tecmo Super Bowl from Tecmo. I love the Tecmo Super Bowl games. Definitely spend way too much money on these. Way too much time. $12. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is a fighting game. If you love Shaq Fu, you're gonna love this game. Ali, $25.
All right, if you love Shaq Fu, we got a lot of games. We got a lot of great games.
The Jungle Book.
If you like Shaq Fu, every game we've shown tonight is an excellent game.
The Jungle Book from Virgin, just like The Lion King, just as difficult towards the later stages, $10. Probably one of my first games on Super Nintendo, Super R-Type. If you love those shmup games, you know.
Yeah, that's a goat shmup game. All right, $8, right? Bigger Cards Comics.
$4.
Tecmo Super Bowl.
That was $12.
I guess it's an offer then. $8.
Yeah, we'll take it.
All right. Bigger Cards Comics, you got it. Thank you. No, Synergy. The correct answer is people do not. Well, they might love Shaq Fu because of nostalgia, but if they're being honest, it's not a great game.
They actually brought it back for the Switch, and I wanted to burn the store down. We have RoboCop versus Terminator from Virgin. Virgin actually did a pretty good job making some of their games. We have $20 on this. If you find the manual and the box looked absolutely nuts for this game. I think it was one of the first games to sell for like $90 just for the box alone. Congo's Capers, if you like the Joe and Mac games, this is kind of like a watered down Congo's Capers from Data East. I enjoyed this game. $30.
If you guys want to blow your mind, go back and look up like old 90s like ads. Like, dude, the Super Nintendo games, they were like $90 each, like even back then.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, these games are so expensive now. Mortal Kombat was $92 when it first came out. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. We have a CIB. This is loose for 35. This is a heavy. A Ghoul Patrol. If you liked Zombies Ate My Neighbors, JVC came out with Ghoul Patrol. Kind of like a good sequel. Wasn't as good as Zombies Ate My Neighbors, but it was still a good romp through if you want different stages. 140.
140. Oh, is there an MJ game on the board?
MJ?
Michael Jordan game? Was that, or was it Michael Jackson? I don't know.
Michael Jordan, Jackson, Maxon?
Which MJ are we talking about?
I think it's talking about the Windy City game. Maybe you was talking about. That was pretty
the
good.
Windy City game, was that good?
I enjoyed it. I went through it a few times. I beat it. Star Fox with the FX chip, starting off the 3D on the Super Nintendo. No one thought you could do it. $20.
Now Gil beat it, so it probably wasn't very hard.
Try it out. Super Adventure Island. If you love the Adventure Island games, this was just as good. I really enjoyed the upgrade to this one. $17.
Oh yeah, they're saying it was a tough game, Windy City. I remember that because he wasn't in any of the games because he had his own, like, he controlled his own likeness.
His own license, yeah. I mean, I think for NBA Jams they offered him $12 million and he turned it down.
Yeah.
Tetris Attack. If you like Tetris games and not just Tetris, $15 is actually a pretty good.
All right, $15 offer for Yoshi.
For Yoshi, where is that one? That is $15. Ooh, no, man, that's. I will take $28 in that game.
No, I think he's talking about the sealed one.
The sealed one. It's yours.
All right. Ken on base _ collects takes it down for 15.
They come to Elite Collectibles for the discounts.
30. Terminator versus RoboCop in the game above it. $30 for both.
Yeah.
Patrick, Grailkeeper's Keys, taking those.
Let's do some deals, people.
$10 for Tetris Attack. Ken on base.
Let's do it.
Ken on base, you got it. All right, we're in overtime, you guys. I can only really do this for like probably 2 or 3 more minutes. $15 offer on Gauntlet. Ken on base _ collects.
I'm pretty much home for the next month from traveling for work, so we're gonna do these regularly.
I'm gonna give you 5. You'll be on every. I'm gonna give you 5 more minutes. They're gonna go ahead and start the comic sale, but let's do 5 more minutes here. It's okay. Let's keep rocking.
Okay, let's go. Spitfire. WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game. If you love Mortal Kombat and wrestling, this is your game. $15. We talked about Pilot Wings 64. We have the original Pilot Wings on Super Nintendo. Minty label. $10. Can't beat that.
Okay.
Let's go over to some NES here.
$15. Ken on base _ collects.
Right.
Ken on base _ collects. Thank you. Yeah, there will be a live next week, I believe. We'll coordinate, but yeah, you could pretty much plan on that, Tony. Gil, just reminder, let me know, and we'll schedule it.
We have
$10. Maserati GTMC.
All right.
Great game.